What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful day out here in Chicago, man. Where's the sun? No, you can't see it. Never mind. Wait for people to get in. BV. About to go in today, bro. Feel good. Feel ready to fucking go, dude. Lock and loaded, man. What's up, bro? Man. Feel different today, man. Feel different today. Like something's about to happen. Like a huge change is coming, bro. Man. How about you, Vivi? How you holding up today, buddy? Same. What do you mean by that, Vivi? Ah, I see. Yes. It's a great time, bro. It's a great time. Alright, wait 30 more seconds. Oh, man. It's funny, a lot of the viewers come in after the live, bro. But we're gonna go in regardless, man. This is what it's about. Exactly what it's about, man. All right, bro. Yep, exactly. Always. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking, right? And with everything going on, and just life in general, bro. Like, there's so much fear, there's so much anxiety happening, going on in the world, and it's like, how can I give you something to use for you not to worry, for you not to be afraid, not to be anxious, and which way I can count. Yes, I see what you mean, Vivi. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Time, man. So as a trainer, I'm telling you, time every day or every other day. But yeah, bro. So it's like I've been having these thoughts lately, and I've been hearing, no worries, don't worry, stop worrying, right? And it's like if we're living in a dream world, and this is our dream, our reality, how the fuck can I lose in my dream, right? How can I worry about what's gonna happen tomorrow or what happened yesterday when I don't even know if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow, man? Thanks for joining Living the Best Life. Talking about how to get over fear and anxiety, bro. So this is your dream. How do you lose in your dream, right? If this is your life, how the hell can you wait so long to come here, and now you're losing against yourself? You're constantly worrying, you're constantly afraid. That's not acceptable to me, bro. And you shouldn't have to accept that either. So if you're going through shit, right, like you can't lose if it's your dream, right? Like, we don't know if we're gonna be alive 20 minutes from now. We don't know what's gonna happen an hour from now. So what's the point of worrying, right? Like, when you're vibrating with high energy, a high frequency, nothing on the outside can fuck with you. Nothing. You'll even embrace death. That's how powerful you are, bro. So worrying is just gonna make everything worse, Something I use is discernment. Do I like this thought? Do I like this thought? If I don't, get it the fuck away from me, man. And that's how I live every day, bro. Every day. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining, man. We're talking about how to get over fear and anxiety. So I don't, like the way that I process shit. I've been through so much shit in my life that I've been in the slums, right? I've been in that deep, dark rabbit hole where there's no way out, and I made it out. So there's nothing that can happen to me physically that can fuck me up mentally anymore, because I've been through so much shit. And because I've been in those trenches, because I faced myself, I am now able to come and show you how to fight. That's what this life's about, bro. You gotta learn how to fight in this life, man. Whether it's fighting people around you, their opinions, their judgments, or fighting yourself. Like, you can't lose against yourself, bro. It can't happen, man. You do not want to live this whole life hating yourself, bro. And I'm telling you, again, I've been there. I've done shit that I beat myself up over and over again, realizing that I had the solution, I had the answers the whole time, but I just wouldn't change, right? You listen to those negative thoughts, negative emotions, you pay attention to them, and you let them in, and you just don't change. And some people live the rest of their life like that. Like, they just won't give up their bullshit. They refuse to think positive, refuse to have positive self-talk. So you live in this cycle, bro. This nasty negative cycle, and there's like this big ball of energy just growing. And there comes a day where life hits, and it's all self-induced because you just wouldn't change. You wouldn't fight yourself. You wouldn't fight those thoughts. You can't understand that these thoughts are coming in, but you don't have to accept them. You don't have to embrace them, right? Yeah, living the best life. True, exactly, bro. So it's like you can't worry, man. Like there's no point in worrying, dude. Napoleon Hill once said, ultimately nothing matters, right? Think about that. In this life, ultimately nothing matters. You can accumulate wealth, the most massive amount of intelligence, of abundance, but you don't take any of that. The only thing that leaves this earth is your consciousness, right? Your vessel stays here, your body stays here, everything stays here, bro. So if you're worrying about what's gonna happen, like you're really destroying yourself, man. You're really putting yourself in a bad situation that's waiting to happen, bro. I mean, you have to think regardless, right? Your thoughts are gonna come in regardless. So why wouldn't you just think positive, right? Like if you take the time to understand yourself, take the time to be alone, to know who you are, bro, and you're gonna get to know which thoughts are really yours, which thoughts were given to you, aka beliefs, and which thoughts are just coming in. Like they just come in, all right, let them come right back out, bro. So it takes time, man. That's why I say don't worry. Worry is just negative goal setting. If you're setting goals, you're not going to think about the exact opposite that you want to happen, right? You're thinking about your goal, you're feeling good, you're feeling inspired, motivated to make it happen. It's no difference what you're thinking, bro. A lot of people think that you fix your problems by fixing your external world, and it's not the case. You fix your thinking, and then you fix that fixes your problems. And it's just something to keep in mind, bro. It really is, man. I wanted to share with you guys this experience when I went to Miami, Florida, about a year ago to a meetup with one of my mentors. And I was so afraid because I've never done this, guys. I've never booked my own ticket. I've never flew out of the state to Miami by myself. I usually travel with family, so they would handle, all that luggage shit, the traveling shit that comes along with it. So I had to go by myself, and throughout the whole time, I was literally fighting my thoughts. I was so afraid to fuck up. I was so afraid to get lost in the airport. Just anything and everything that I could worry about. My thoughts were coming in. Those thoughts were coming in. And at that time, I was self-aware enough to realize that it was bullshit. But I couldn't deny the fact that these thoughts were coming in, right? So I'm like, nah, everything works. Affirmations and mantras keep me grounded, bro. So I'm like, all is well. All is always more than well for me. So I was, in a sense, counterbalancing these negative thoughts, right? And throughout the whole time at the airport, throughout the whole time on my trip there, I was feeling anxious, man, like afraid, but excited at the same time, because I knew growth was going to come out of this. You know, I didn't care about those thoughts, bro, because the goal, that feeling of bliss, of like, yo, I did this shit against all odds, against my mind, against, I'm sure if I didn't, if I would have had, again, I was a personal trainer at that time, if I would have had a client on that day, it was on a Sunday, I would have been fucked, dude. But everything worked out. And it's not a coincidence that everything worked out. I had no clients that Sunday, so I was able to go to that trip. So it, throughout the whole time, as I'm battling myself, I'm asking myself, why? Why am I having all these negative thoughts, dude? And again, it was a lack of trust. It was insecurity. It was low confidence, self-doubt, bro. Like, so much shit that I thought I got over, and I didn't. But once I got on that plane, and I flew first class, by the way, just so I can know what it feels like, man, just to taste that shit, right? And I got there, and everything, the whole day, the whole night, worked out perfectly, bro. It couldn't have gone better. You know, I met my mentor, I met some badass people, I got connected, and the whole night went smooth. But the whole time I was so worried. I was so fearful. I was so anxious of what could go wrong instead of focusing on what could go right. And that changed my life forever, bro. Because when I came back, I had so many downloads while I was on the plane. Information just coming in, dude. And I have a whole, on my notepad on my phone, I have like a whole page, dude, of just new thoughts, of realizations, epiphanies, dude. Like I can do anything. Like, against all odds, against this battle that was constantly happening in my mind, I still did it. I felt the fear, and I did it anyway, bro. And that's one of the days where I realized how powerful I really was, and what was capable, man. Like to come from this kid that had, again, no confidence, no self-belief, bro, to go out there and be so afraid to fly on a fucking plane, to go out there and see my mentor for a meetup, bro. Like the warfare that was, the mental warfare that was going in my mind was so destructive, but I overcame it, right? I put myself in a position where I had no choice but to rely on myself, to rely on my thoughts, right? The thoughts that make me feel good. And I did it, bro. So if you can think back on those times where you felt like you weren't gonna make it out, right? And you did, and you overcame so much shit. What is the situation that you're in now? How is the situation that you're in now any different, right? You still had that fear, you still had those negative emotions, you still had those thoughts, but you made it out. So you have to be able to think back and be like, okay, what worked for me? How did I overcome this? For me, it was affirmations, it was mantra, and it was just having a little bit of belief that I could do it, that I could go and fly by myself and I wouldn't get lost. And again, one of my fear was missing my flight. Like, dude, what if I can't find the portal, right? But it was all bullshit, bro. It was all fucking bullshit, man. I needed to hear this today, bro. Tall love, baby. Tall love. But yeah, that's an experience, guys. Again, I was afraid to even buy the ticket, bro. Like, I was shaking, dude. But I did. Something deep down in the depths of my soul said, come on, bro, you have to do this. You can't be a bitch, man. You have to put yourself in situations for you to grow. And that's what I did. And that's what I've been doing, dude. And that's why, you know, they say success leaves clues. Well, success always also builds confidence. Because you go out there and you do shit that scares you. And I know it sounds cliche, but it's a 5 minutes to listen to and a lifetime to master, bro. And that's really what it is, man. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to share that with you, man. That story, that experience that changed my life forever, bro. Because I wasn't afraid to take action. I wasn't afraid to go out there. And again, ultimately, nothing matters. What if I did miss my flight? You know, worst case scenario, I go back home. Like, it was just these dumb thoughts that my ego was sending me, was trying to get me not to go, bro. Just so, because I was, just to be afraid, dude. Just to be afraid. Exactly. Life is out of the comfort zone in so many ways, bro. In so many ways. Like, what are you so afraid for? You know, that's something I ask myself. What are you so afraid for? Like, dude, we're all gonna get fucked in this life. You know, my mentor would always say, nobody dies a virgin. We're all gonna get fucked in this life, bro. But just go out there and take risks. You can't be afraid to fail. You just can't. And again, take it from somebody that was so afraid to fail, that didn't even want to get near failure. But I had to overcome it, man. I had to, dude. Because again, once you get comfortable, you start losing. You start losing against yourself. You start losing in life. And it's just a route you do not want to go down, bro. Mm-mm. But yeah, just again, asking yourself, what are you so afraid for, man? So many times where I've asked myself, dude, do you have it in you? Like, can you really make it as an entrepreneur? Do you really have what it fucking takes? And I look myself in the mirror, bro, and I'm like, hell yeah, I fucking do. Like dead serious in the looking at myself in the face, like there's no bitch in me, man. Like, it's all in or nothing. And again, that's a conversation only you can have with yourself. That's a decision only you can have with yourself, man. So again, a mantra to use is everything works. Everything works. Everything you do works, right? If you seriously think that and believe that, how can you lose, bro? Right? Everything you do works. Everything you say, everything you do, everything that happens in your life, everything is working in your favor. Everything works. How do you lose, bro? Tell me, right? But we get sometimes we get so caught up in the how. How is something gonna happen? How am I gonna get this money? How am I gonna make it? That you start losing. That's the worst thing you can do. Focus on your why. Focus on your goal, and the how will present itself. Remember, the how is just something that comes after you reach your goal, after you live your dream. It's just a story you tell afterwards, bro. So you have to be able to keep that in mind. Focus on what you want, man. When I wanted a personal training studio, I had no idea how I was gonna get it. No idea. But I knew I was. And I didn't care how. Frankly, I didn't give a fuck how I was gonna get my studio. But I knew I was. And what I kept focusing on was my why. Like, dude, like I have to live my dream. I have to do this. I have to, man. I know. I had to align myself to receive. I had to align myself with my higher self to be on that frequency, to be on that vibration, so I can receive that studio. And that's what I did. I ended up meeting a partner, and he paid for the whole studio, bro. The whole studio. I was the one training people, but he took care of the financial shit. Again, you never know how your miracle, you never know how the world's going to give you your dream, present to you what you want. All right? So just keep that in mind, bro. Don't focus on the how. It's called the training balance scale. It's the how and the why. Focus on your why, the thinking part, right? Your dream, your goals, your aspirations. Focus on that. Don't focus on how it's going to happen. The how is going to come up. It's going to present itself, and you're going to realize, okay, oh, this opportunity is here. This is my how. Let's go. It's that simple, bro. That simple, man. But yeah, guys, just truth. Just truth, man. Don't focus on the how, bro. Oh man, but yeah, I know, dude. Like, life can feel so tricky sometimes, man. You know, you can go through life and you can experience so much shit, and sometimes you feel like there's no way out, bro. I get it, man. You're looking to your left, you're looking to your right, you're not getting the right advice, you don't know what to do. But if you believe that it will work out, that it will truly work out for you, by fucking law of the universe, it will, bro. It will. But just believe, man. Don't worry about how. Don't worry about how it's gonna happen. Just know that it will work. And if it hasn't happened, if it hasn't worked yet, then it's not working yet. But it's on its way. So just keeping that in mind. Thank you, living the best life. Thank you, buddy. You know, just keeping that in mind. Like, no, it's going to work. It will work. You know, like, there's the media, man, and just people in general. They love dropping you with full doses of fucking fear, right? Full doses of fear, man, to get you in a low vibration, to keep you scared, to keep you comfortable. And you have to use discernment. You have to be a deliberate thinker, so you don't fall into those traps, bro. You have to be able to think for yourself, man. Because if you don't, somebody else is gonna tell you how to think. You know, if you don't have a dream, somebody else will sell you their dream. There's a saying, bro. People who don't have dreams work for those who do. And that's something that I never forgot, man. I never forgot, bro, because that's where I was at. I was working for stores, for UPS, making other people's dreams come true, but mine. And I had to realize this the hard way, you know? Thank you two are doing great work. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. It's all love. All love. That's what I do it for, bro. I do it for you guys, man. I know there's somebody, even if it's one person, I know there's somebody that needs to hear this shit. So that's why I'm here, man. So yeah, to going back to that, like it's like you have to be able to lead yourself, guys. You have to be able to know what you want out of life, man. You have to have a definiteness of purpose and a burning desire to get it. Like you have to be willing to do anything. And when the worry creeps up and the fear comes up, be like, nope, not part of my reality. I refuse to accept that. And again, this is something that works for me, bro. Like it works so strongly for me because I really believe that I can do anything. Like just think about that. Like I can do anything, right? Tell yourself when fear comes up, nope, everything works. I can do anything. This is bullshit. Get these thoughts out of here. And it's like a reset for your mind. And if you're ever asking yourself, why am I doing this, right? Why are you chasing your dream? Why are you in this shitty situation that you know you're at the right place, but it feels uncomfortable because you're trying to expand, you're trying to grow, whether it's a business, whether it's bettering your life, right? Packing and taking everything, traveling to a different country. Why am I doing this? Just tell yourself, bro, because I can. Because you can. You're doing this because you can. Because you have chosen to, bro. You're a chosen one. I don't know if you guys seen posts when I say I'm a chosen one. The reason why I say that is because I chose myself to come out here to give everything, to live this life, live life on my terms. That's what I mean by you're a chosen one. You chose yourself. You were willing to bet on yourself. You were willing to take the risk that comes with living this dream life. And you went out there and you did it, bro. And that's what I mean, man, by being a chosen one. Very few people are willing to do that. I wouldn't take that leap of faith. But if you can do it, if you can put yourself out there and knowing that it's going to be a pendulum, it's going to be ups and downs, but you know deep down that you can push through it, that the only thing holding you back is you, the reflection in the mirror, you become unstoppable. You become unfuckwittable. Nothing can mess with you, man. It's almost like a metal coating around your brain, around your mind, because you've gone through so much shit. You've experienced so much in your own way. You've experienced so much pain that, again, there's nothing that can happen physically to fuck you up mentally. And again, it's all a mental game. Like, the universe is mental, and the mind is all. Like, I was telling my friend Vivi, like, when you're going through shit, the house is still there, the house is still there, the buildings are still there, the cars are still there. Nothing's really happening physically. But your mind, that's what starts to fuck with you, man. It's all in here, right? Your body, your vessel, you're still here. But it's the mind. It's the mind, bro, that controls your perception. Your emotions manipulate your perception. So it's scary, dude, because sometimes you can feel like something's true, but it's really just your emotions making you believe that it's true, because emotions control perception. So just keeping that in mind, dude, like, you gotta ask yourself, what would love do? Now, I say this a lot, but I really want people to remember this. What would love do? If you don't know what to do and you're worrying, what would love do? Okay, what's the right thing? What do I know to be right here? What's the right thing to do? All right, there we go. Simple as that. That's your solution. That's your answer. That's what you need to be on, bro. That's what you need to do. But yeah, guys, I know I tend to go on rants and just speak my truth, just speak my mind. But these are the kind of thoughts that I think about on a daily basis, bro. Just to keep myself on point, and I know it'll keep you on point, because it's taken me so far, dude. I'm telling you, from alcoholic to influencer, guys. I was nothing, bro. I was nothing. I was a loser. I was a bum. I had no drive. I had no purpose. I was drifting through life, man. unfortunately, that's 98% of people. They drift through life with just working a job they hate, doing stuff every day that takes them nowhere, putting their time on content, on videos that do nothing for them. But don't let that be you, bro. If you're here right now, don't let that be you. Like, live this shit, man. Live this shit. But yeah, guys. All right. Before I head out, I don't like to keep the lives too long, just because of attention span. And I mean, personally, me too, dude. Like, if a video is like longer than 30 minutes, 35, I'm like, all right, yeah, dude, I'm good. But yeah, before I leave, do you have any question, Vivi? Living the best life. Do you have any questions? Anything that maybe I can help you with right now, that you feel like you're struggling with, bro? Anything, man. Just let me know, guys. I'm here, dude. Right now, you got me. You got my attention. You got my full fucking attention, bro. I love you too, Vivi. Love you too, buddy. More than welcome, bro. That's why I do what I do. And even with just 2 people here, man, I'm as happy as can be, dude. As happy as can be. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this, bro. I really do. Definitely living the best life. Again, I'm gonna be going live once a week. So if you have any questions, just send me a DM. I'm always looking for new topics. I'm always looking for new stuff to talk about. Anything that I can help you guys. Because usually, if you're going through something, more than likely 10 other people are going through it as well. So just knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. So yeah, just shoot me a message on what do you want to talk about, bro, and I'll go in. Yeah, I just started this. You can't lose with this Mindset Monday. All right, you see how empowering these thoughts, these lives can be, because you can't lose with this mindset. This mindset that took me 5 years to accumulate, bro. 5 years, man. You said the right things. There we go, Vivi. We're all in sync, bro. We're all in sync. I'm glad. I'm so glad I was able to help, dude. And more than welcome, living the best life. More than welcome. Thank you so much for being here, man. And just remember, a little bonus, guys, before I head out. Every day is the best day of your life. Let that sink in, bro. Let that sink in. Every day is the best day of your life. You know how you're so excited on your birthday or on like days things are going to be good? Why can't every day be like that? Why shouldn't every day be like that? You're living here, right? You never know when you're gonna leave this realm, this universe. Why shouldn't every day be the best day of your life, bro? So, something to keep in mind, all right? Every day is the best day of my life. Much love, guys. I'll see you next time. And as always, life is meant to be enjoyed. Much love, man.